24th of February, and I thought I'd just give you a little roundup of where I'm at on the tunnel and in the garden. So my husband, again being busy, has taken out the line of concrete that was here, just getting this ready now. He's going to put in a raised bed here for me, which would be lovely, the whole length and across the back as well, which would be really nice. What have I got here? I have a load of my seeds in here now. I brought my 2 propagator heated mats in here, so I have a load of seeds growing there. I'll give you an update on them. That's my notebook I write everything into, so I know what's going on. Yeah, seeds there. I have here planted in. My walking onions at the back and my ordinary onions. Again, my rose trees just there. The peaches actually out in flower now, so debating whether to take the flowers off and not let them have any fruit this year, just to try and get them back into health, or I haven't made up my mind yet whether I should or shouldn't, so we'll see. Along here, this was a standard gooseberry I was trying to grow in my previous house. So it's not ideal, but it's looking okay. I've retied it. I grew it from a slip, so we'll see. And these were standards currants. I was trying to do the same with, they're not looking too good, but we'll see. I have all the peony roses in now here in the tunnel. Again, just minding them, just looking to see if I have any bindweed, really is what I'm looking for before I plant them out into the garden. So I'm just keeping a good eye on them, making sure no bindweed comes up, and then I'll plant them out if I'm happy there's nothing in there. I planted my peas last week, I think it's the 17th or 18th of February. Planted my peas, they're early peas, into the gutters, so hopefully they haven't germinated yet, but hopefully they will soon. And again, just some more, lots of peonies. The other side then, in my black buckets, I planted my early potatoes, so they've gone into those buckets. So tunnel's looking okay at the minute, looking good, happy with it. These are my Brussels sprouts, planted on the 17th of February, and it's now the 26th of February, so 9 days ago, and I planted 5 seeds, and all 5 seeds have germinated for me. So I'm just going to put them on now into individual pots, and I'll come back in a second and show you what that looks like then. Okay, so there they are now, little 5 of them potted up. Brussels sprouts revenge, so hopefully they'll do. I stuck them back on the heated tray, so for a little while, but with the temperature today I'm not sure they need that, but anyway, they're going to sit there for a little while and hopefully do well. I bought these in deals, little packs, chili and peppers. They're $1.50 each, and they come with the seed, the compost. So I'm going to plant them up now. It says just do them early March, but it's the 26th of February, so it's nearly March. So I'm going to have a go and plant them up, and I'll show you what they look like. So we've planted both of them up now, and we'll see how they get on. For $1.50 a go, it's worth a try. So we'll see our chilies and our peppers. These are my kale seeds. They have little roots coming out the bottom here and all, so doing really well. A good few of them, so I'll pop them all on now today into these small little, I don't know what size pots they are, but they're the little tiny little ones. We'll pot them on now today. So potted them all on now, and I actually have 16 of them, which is way too many kale for me, but I won't use them all, but we'll see if I can find another home for them somewhere. So they look good, and just here beside them I potted on my cauliflowers, 6 of them, so they look good as well. Here's my lemon pip that I planted quite a while ago. It's coming up lovely, so that's really nice. So pot up my first earlies, they're rocket first early potatoes. I've had them chitting now for a little while, they're looking quite good. I bought these 35 litre pots online. They were like, I don't know, I bought 10 of them and they were like €50, so €5 each. Holes in the bottom look really good, sturdy. I'm going to part fill them with just a mixture of ordinary compost, and I have I've put in a little bit of this charger fertilizer and a little bit of just, don't ask me why, but a little bit of multi-purpose, all-purpose fertilizer. Oh, we just see how they get on. So I'm going to plant 3 into each pot for my first earlies, so I'll show you that now in a second. So I've just put a couple of inches in the bottom and then put 3 potatoes in each one, and now I'm going to cover them up maybe 3/4 of the way up in the pot, and then when they show their leaves, then I'll cover them the rest of the way. Okay, that's my potatoes going in. First one, just come back from the shop. I've just bought 3 different varieties of raspberries now. 2 summer fruiting ones, this one the Glen Ample and this one the Malling Leo. They're both summer fruiting, and then I bought the Autumn Bliss, which is an autumn fruiting one. So I'm going to plant those out now. I'm going to soak them actually for a while. I'm going to take them out of their pots, soak them in water for a while, and then I'll plant them either today or maybe tomorrow. So I also have this one here. This is another raspberry I had that originally came from my sister's garden, and I had it out in multi then for years, and I took some with me when I was leaving, but didn't think any of them had survived. This one, just the leaves appeared the other day, and I was like, oh, it is a raspberry, excellent. So don't know what variety it is, but I know my sister always gets a great crop on her raspberries, so I will plant that out. Strawberries, I just bought these and potted them up yesterday. These are called Sweetheart variety, so we'll see. I brought 20 of them from Mr. Middleton, so hopefully they'll do well. They're just got potted up there now, and I'll keep them in the polytunnel throughout the summer. I'll plant them in grow bags and I'll put them on the shelves, so hopefully they'll do well. I bought these yesterday in Woodies, Cambridge favourite strawberries, $2.99. So what does it say? 5 plants, so this is what I got. So I'm going to just pot them on now, and I'll give you a look then after I've potted them up, see what they look like. So I've potted them on now. Here they are in their pots. A little concerned because some of them have flowers on them, so I'm not sure, should I take those flowers off, or it's very hard, isn't it? But I'll leave them on for the minute. I probably should take them off, but for the minute I'll leave them on, and they all look a little bit leggy and just they're being in the bag, so I think give them a few days and let's see what they look like. Okay, cool. Side we can see what's left of the topsoil. I got 22 tonne of topsoil delivered, and my husband very kindly moved it all around for me. This was all the concrete he took out of the polytunnel there. So this is where all my clay went to. This is my husband filled all these up for me. So they're looking good. I just have these 2 little plotches on here, just heating up the soil there on them. Oh, that's looking really pretty in the back there, isn't it? Look. That's where I planted up all the daffs. That looks really pretty now. So, yeah, the only thing I put in here now, I did put some shallots in at the end and some garlic. I had grown these back in November time, and I had them in little pots just sitting out the front, which I'd forgotten all about them, so I just stuck them in so we see how they grow. Garlic and thing, and I think some little animals have been at them there now, so we'll have to look at that. Other big change in the garden here is that the trees have all been cut down. At the back of the garden we have the hedge that's going to grow up, but all the trees, the council very kindly came out. My husband was onto them, very kindly came out, chopped them all down. They were all half dead anyway, they were falling over in the wind, so we have all them gone now, which is just great. And then we continue on around the garden, onto the compost bin. Looks great, load of compost in there. I emptied my 2 green bins and put them in there and mixed it in with a lot of cardboard, a lot of paper, and the leaves we'd collected, so hopefully it's doing good. These need to go into the ground. Again, just watching out for the bindweed before I plant anything. But the rhubarb is doing great there in the pot even. And it doesn't look like it has any bindweed growing in it. So I think it's probably safe enough to pop him in the ground now. And the same with the currants. They're all doing good. And again, no sign of bindweed. So happy out. Just the last of the pots to be cleared out and tidied away. And that's really it. Oh, husband put in the building a water trough here to catch the water for me, so we can use it in the garden. But overall, looking really good. It's coming on from where we started. It's doing really well. Really happy with it. I'll just show you out the front now, the flower bed. So just out the front here now, some nice staffs there. Looks good. And here what we've done is again, my super good husband filled up all of this with the topsoil for me, so we have the bed now has all the topsoil going right the way along, so it looks great. And what I've done is I just started moving out the plants. Haven't planted anything yet. Again, just watching out for my bindweed. So just putting them out there, getting them ready, trying to figure out what's going to go where. The bed is quite long, so a lot to fill, a lot of space to fill, but have quite a bit here as well that needs to get sorted and go in. So sort of just bringing it all down to here to decide what's going to go where. And that's pretty much it for 24th of February as to where we're at. Thanks a million. Bye.